Lights come on. And we're away. Racing Point gets a good start. The McLaren as well. Red Bull looks like it's got a little bit of a gain on the rest of them as they all start to spread. Oh, the Racing Point's gone and hit the Haas. The Haas is in the wall and Stars is out. Stars is DNF'd off the side of the Haas.
No way.
And we've got a full score safety car. We have Panda has a 5-second penalty. Pacey has a 5-second penalty. Pondon has a 5-second. I think about half of the grid has just picked up a 5-second penalty.
And Lotus lost his wing as well.
Fever, Big Al, Pacey, Matsoid, Combined, Pondon, Apollo Pepsi, Panda, and Lotus all have 5-second penalties from collision on that start. Alright, well, we didn't make it one corner without getting a safety car, so let's hope we can, yeah, get it to go a bit more. Mick out, comes around the final corner, still hasn't gone yet.
Yeah.
Still hasn't gone yet. Starting
all
to
the games being played here.
And he's gone, that's it.
Nice, that's a great jump there.
I think he's got a little bit of a gain on Fever there. Obviously, a very long pit straight here. We're going to jump back a little bit. T-Mac looks like he's having a bit of battle on the Alpha Carrier. Pacey.
Ben's taken by heat as well for 11th.
Didn't quite catch you there, but it looks like, yeah, back with the Williams of Wahid is... Oh, we've got 3, 4 wide going into turn 1. The Ferrari's up alongside of the Williams as well. A bit further back, we've got another Williams side by side with the Haas. Run down to turn 4, T-Mac and Pacey and Matsoid side by side. Oh, we've got a Haas round. Looks like Artanis has spun around at turn 4. Looks like there was a bit of contact there. Going to jump a bit further up because Lotus looks like he's side by side with Bandcamp. They had a bit of a run in on Friday night as well. Now 2010 series. We've got the Mercedes and the Alfa Romeo side by side as well. Lotus versus Panda.
So these soft runners, their softs are starting to go a little bit by around now.
Yeah, the safety car will have helped them last a little bit longer, which will probably help those who don't manage the tyres as well to try and make a one-stop work. And jump to Sid now, who's under a lot of pressure from his teammate. I think they're going to have to let Big Al through. He does have a time penalty. Oh, Big Al's still behind. I don't think this is a smart decision. Big Al's already got a 5-second penalty. There we go. Yeah, he's let him... Oh, no, the side-by-side. They're fighting for position.
And look at Pacey. He's just waiting.
This is not wise. I mean, and he's lost it. Sid's lost the rear coming through turn 12.
PTR, he's... he can't really get it done here, though. Can he? Oh, hang on, though.
Trin's going defensive.
Yeah.
Maybe I was wrong. Maybe Potsy and Trin are battling for position. Mikas, it's the fastest lap of the race with 128.9.
There's a big red wall ahead of PTR, and he's going to crack it somehow.
Oh, it looks like Trin's picked up DRS from his teammate, and Potsy is now vulnerable to Peter, but he can't get it done. He has too little ERS to be able to get the done, but he's still trying. Had a little bit of overlap there, and is still slightly side by side, but the Ferrari does maintain position. Got Big Al having to go defensive on Alfa Romeo. There's a bit of contacts through the corner there, and Peter goes right up on the curb. It's through.
The yellow flag is Panda pitting, but that's the 7th. They're still fighting. PTR on the inside here.
Yeah, side by side coming through the last corner. Peter goes first. I don't know who would have picked up the DRS there. Now Potsy having a look at the Red Bull.
Yes, Potsy
as well.
And the momentum, he's right up on PTR because
still behind him. Potsy having a good look at Peter, who goes super defensive on the pit exit. And there's a little bit of contact between the two. Yep, goes to the inside line, turn 11, side by side. Pacey holds the outside, which becomes the inside for turn 12. A little bit of contact between the two. Peter forced out onto the curb. Sid picked up a penalty there. Another bit of contact between the two cars. And Pacey squeezes him right out onto the exit curb. Just going to jump up to Peter, who's within a couple of tenths of the Red Bull. You should get him on the pit straight here into turn 1. Fever's only a second and a half in front of them as well, so P2 could still be on the cards for Peter here after starting dead last. Just going to jump back to Big Al again, who's under pressure from the Ferrari yet again. Potsy taking the inside into turn 1. Has to leave a bit more space to the Red Bull this time. He's got the outside line for turn 2. The Red Bull stays in front, but the Ferrari should have DRS on him. The Red Bull doesn't have it. Neither do, yeah. That's weird.
I don't know.
Side by side,
are they trying to confuse us?
The Red Bull's taking the outside line. The Ferrari does to the inside. We've got the Williams as well. Hanging in on the inside. Oh, there's broken wing. Geordie has gone out the back of the Red Bull. Has broken his wing.
So Geordie was right up on his gearbox. It just couldn't brake early enough compared to Big Al. The thing is, because PTR has had a chance to save, so has FIBA is the thing. So FIBA might just have enough to defend each time around.
Yeah, quite possibly. It really depends on their setup, but yeah, you think that Peter's medium tyres would have a bit more life in them than they seem to. I wonder if maybe he's cooked them a little bit too much trying to get past everyone else, but he is having to dart back and forward across the track. Trying around the outside of turn 1. McLaren holds his line, squeezes the Alfa Romeo right up into the curb. Goes through turn 2 side by side. McLaren this time gets pushed right up into the curb. Turn 3 side by side. And then McLaren has DRS this time on the straight. So he will hold position. He's got the inside line as well, so he should be able to squeeze the Alfa Romeo out onto the curb, and that's exactly what he does, and holds position again. So Sid is now within a second of Peter as well, so he's been able to get back within DRS, as this time Peter goes for it into turn 11. The side-by-side McLaren takes the inside line again, squeezes him out. Will become the inside for turn 12 for the Alfa Romeo. They nearly banged tyres there. McLaren right out on the outside. There's great respect between those two. Lots of racing room given. Alfa Romeo gets squeezed onto the curb, bangs tyres again, and the Alfa Romeo nearly loses his rear, but they're side-by-side as they're coming down straight towards the final corner. The Alfa Romeo has the inside line, but who's going to get DRS? Who's going to get DRS? And look how close Sid is now. He's now within half a second because neither of them wanted to be in front at the detection point. The Alfa Romeo has it. Alfa Romeo has it. So Peter's got the position, I think, this time. Yeah, the McLaren tucks into the slipstream now, and I think Peter's got it, but the McLaren sends it down the inside, and there's a little bit of contact. The McLaren has to recover.
Never mind, my bad. That's Pacing Jordan.
Red Bull's got DRS open. He's using overtake. This is going to be a last lap dive into turn 4. It is. It leaves him room. He's got no overtake left.
No, he's just going to stick behind. He's not fighting for position right here.
FIBA under pressure again from Sid in the final DRS straight. Goes super defensive. Sid pulls out to the outside, tries it around. Turn 11, bit of contact. T-Max is the fastest lap of the race, 127.9. Oh,
he touched the curb.
He touched it. Yes, yeah. The Red Bull's gone around as Mikhail is about to cross the finish line. And he wins the race by about 14 seconds. And yeah, we've got Sid has gone around.
Right. Yeah, he's still in the points
now. Peter comes across the finish line in P2. And FIBA obviously comes across the line in P3, but I'm sure there'll be a look at that incident with Sid. As Peter gets driver of the day, obviously, yeah, last position, finishing on the podium in P2. Great drive by him. And yeah, fantastic drive by Mikhail. Pretty commanding lead. Once he broke the DRS from FIBA, that was a pretty straightforward drive from him by the looks of it.
Yeah, avoided the chaos at the start. There's nothing else you can say, really.
Yeah, so great drive from Peter as well, P2. And P3 was that FIBA in P3, I think.